Today we are talking about earthborn souls. So friends, everyone kind of knows about what are the earthborn souls are. So there are different types on the earthborn souls. So who becomes an earthborn soul? We'll talk about that today. So the first thing is if someone dies, right? When somebody, there are two different types, like even when the soul comes out. When we are alive, soul comes out when we are sleeping, number one thing. The second one, when we died, the soul soul leaves. What is the difference when we are alive? Soul comes out, and when we died, right? There is a silver cord attached to us when we are alive. So when the soul comes out of the body, the card comes with them. So whenever the soul goes, wherever it goes, it comes back to our body because of that connection. When we die, what happens, that connection is not there between the soul and the body. So when that connection has gone, naturally the soul cannot come back into the body. So it struggles to come back into the body when we first die, because we don't know that we died, first of all, because it feels like I can't get up from the body. That's how it feels. So when the soul thinks I can't get up, tries again and again to get up and asks everybody's help. So the soul goes and asks everybody helps, no one responds. So then it comes back and then struggles to come back and to talk people. No one listens to the soul. So what happens, these masters comes from the astral masters comes, whomever you pray. Generally, if you pray as a Hanuma or Sai Baba, in that figure they come. And then they say, because you trust them when they look like that, right? So they come and say, you're gone, you died, your soul can't go back into the body. See, your whole family is crying for you. So you have to go back to the soul city. That's what they'll say. You will have some time. If you want to stay here for some more days, you can. We'll teach you how to fly, how to, sit or walk, or, like generally fly. They will do very speed. They can go wherever they want. So they will teach that how to go. If, for example, here, the soul is here. If the parents are in India, that soul can go to India and see what they're doing. So if they're crying or whatever, it experiences and comes back. So in that process, when the people are crying, right? When the people are crying, the soul will have the burn. It will burn their body. So generally, soul is not supposed to. We're not supposed to cry. So soul should not get that burn feeling. Burn means if the soul feels thousands of antibiotics. So thousands of antibiotics on their body, that's what the soul feels. So when it is happening, when the soul is trying to go back into the body, and also if the people are crying around the soul, after the death I'm talking. So they feel lots of antibiotic. And then they are supposed to go back before the 12th, by the 12th day. So the max, some people has the 13th day, people who are in Sharanagati, highest spirit. So those people generally, they go immediately after they are died. So, but they have extra day on the 13th day for the highest masters. Other people does not have. The 12th day, they have to leave. So when they leave on then when they wanted to leave, even 5th day, 3rd day, whenever they want to leave, they can leave immediately. They can feel the masters and then go. So all the time that light they'll see to go where they are supposed to go. So they have been trained. The soul is being trained to go whenever they're done here, the soul city. So what happens? Some souls won't go at all, even on the 12th day. Who are those people? Those people are the one who are exactly like the people who are has the bandham with the bhumi, they say, which is when they have that bonding with the earth. That's why it's called earth bond soul, because they have bonding with the earth. Meaning, if they have that connection still with the kids are too young, or The husband died, wife is not making money, and they have house, but there's no income, right? So this the who died, the father of the children or the husband, he does not want to go. He thinks, if I'm here, I can help them. So if I leave, then no one is there to help. Even if they have too much of moham, you say, right, with the children or with the jewelry or with the clothes or whatever it is, so they hold on to those, they don't leave and go. So that's the reason we should have bandha vimuktam. We should release everything before we go to the before we die. So completely release the attachment. So when you release total attachment, then it's very easy. You would immediately, you leave this earth, and then once the soul comes out, we go, zip, gone. So it doesn't matter who cries, what is happening. So nothing will happen to you. The soul does not burn or you become a one soul, nothing. Everything goes. The energies would be super too. So that's what we should do. That's the main thing. So the people who becomes earthborn soul, sometimes, if they have been killed, raped and killed, or killed, this kind of stuff, or sudden accidents, so they think if they go, something will happen, so they should not go. And also, if somebody killed, so if I go, who will punish these people? They made my kids without, father, or, my wife, they don't work. So they don't have income. I don't keep quiet with the people who killed me. So that, those kind of, you say kaksha, right? Animosity. So with that animosity, so they try to stay back. So the difference is the animosity, they stayed back, or for the family they stayed back. These two, or they have bandha, means they have this bonding with the earth, means they have moham with the jewelry or money or their clothes, whatever it is. So those are the third type. So generally, that third type will get feel that what they did is wrong, because their energy became negative. Soon they realized within 3 months or 6 months. Some people after 1 year. Then those people start coming in the dreams and saying, "I'm right here. Please send me back." So they keep on telling you in your dream, "I'm right here with you. I'm here." So they will say, "Let's go and eat. Let's have tea. Let's they travel with you wherever you go." So you see that in the dream. That means that person became earthbound soul, is still here, and he wants you to send them back. So what you do to send them back? You ask them to sit in the anapanasati. So they will sit with you, breathing in, breathing out. So when they sit with you, automatically you can get that, bring some strength in them to send back to their loka, So when the people who had the kaksha, means who had the animosity, right? Those people, what they do is they would um, they will stay here on the earth, and they'll be waiting for so they go to the house who killed them, and they stay there, and they bring a lot of negative in their life, because they're the one killed, right? So sometimes when we activate that karma, the killed karma, even after 100 years, or because it could be life after the life, right? Even after 50 births, if you take that earthborn soul can come to you. It has that capacity to come, because you activated the karma. And that soul can give you a negative impact, and they can, the whole house changes with that. Even the kids will be cranky, number one. Number two, there will be fights with the husband, wife. Or number three, sometimes you don't have that animosity, or someone in your family died and that person became earthborn soul, but that person is with you. Everything changes in the house, even though they don't have any animosity. Still the earthborn soul is the earthborn soul, whether they are father, mother, chicha, or any relation. Generally, kids, they don't become earthborn soul. They immediately leave, because they are in the soul level. They know exactly their soul purpose, because they come according to the parents' karma. They agree to take shorter life, and then they come, and immediately they would go back to their soul city. So they don't stay here at all. So you don't need to worry about if the kid is younger, what is happening. They have more knowledge because they're in the soul, like as a soul, they stay in the body. So they don't feel the body and mind yet. So those people, those kids, they have perfect planning, they leave immediately because they get double promotion in the next life because they have taken shorter birth because of parents' karma. So automatically they leave and they take another birth, they are happy. They're done. So here, the people who feels this energy, then immediately you ask the question, is my, whoever died, especially if they died with the suicide. So ask that question, did that person become an earthborn soul? Show me masters. And then before going to bed, you ask that question and sleep. So automatically you get that dream if they became the earthborn soul. If in the house, like I said, if you have all these things like kids are cranky and the parents are fighting and things are spoiling in the fridge very quickly, the milk or the vegetables, all those stuff, so automatically you should know there is an earthborn soul in the house. So you ask in the dream and then ask them to sit on the Anapanasati, whoever that person is, you can call, or whoever it is around me, if there are earthborn souls, please come sit with me and then do the Anapanasati with them. Automatically they will do the breathing exercises and then they would leave. So after 3 days, so do the Anapanasati, tell them to do Anapanasati every single day for 3 days, and after the 3 days they can come and sit. They can actually, you can call the masters on the 3rd day. So masters will come sit with you, and then when they sit with you, automatically, you can tell the masters whenever they are ready, please take them back to the soul city. So the masters will come and take them to the soul city. So you can feel that energy, they're coming and then they're gone, zoop. So you can see more, a lot of people feel that. A lot of people know that it's a white dress. They came, they can feel that and they can see that in their, from their 3rd eye, which is a great thing actually. A lot of people said that they have seen, especially some people who does these, make them do these earthborn soul meditation. A lot of people do see that, that they came and then there is a soul and then that's been released. So you can release those souls, and it's very, very, very good for you if you can release those souls. There's no negative impact on you if you are making the other people. For example, in one of the person's house has earthborn souls. If you call and do the guided meditation, we always do one-on-one guided meditation for 3 days. So when we do the guided meditation, automatically the soul sits with us those 3 days and then goes back to the soul city. So on the 3rd day, the master will call and send. Why do you need guided meditation? Can you send by yourself? It's harder to send by yourself because there are some things you have to say, because these people, not everybody wants to go back to the soul city. They want to stay back here. So you tell them, you know what, you need to leave. I know you are upset because, because maybe I killed or whoever that is. So with that, you are upset. So you want to take the revenge. But don't worry about the revenge. You need to go back to the soul city and you need to take the next birth. The universe is there to punish. So whoever does the mistake, universe is there to punish. Anyway, I am not doing those things anymore. I am helping the universe. I can send you back to your soul city. Otherwise, you might not get this chance again. So I request you to go so that, universe will punish me. If you can release that bonding, so that you are not with that stress when you born again. When they take the birth, they still feel that revenge feeling. So that's the reason you tell them to release it. And when we ask for the apology, ask them to accept the apology and go back to the soul city. So that's what you guide the whole 3 days. So it's hard for you to guide that because according to the dream, we know how to guide what to do. So we'll send the earthborn soul back to the soul city. So that gets handy. The minute earthborn soul is gone, So automatically you feel the energy is different in the house. Suddenly no one fights, and even the kids gets so cool. They will do everything whatever you say, so everything changes in the house. So that only happens if you send the these earthborn souls back to the soul city. So please, friends, everybody, if you feel that in your house, definitely you let us know. We can send them back to the soul city. So it is possible, and we do have people who are doing volunteers, and they will call you and do one-on-one that one. So okay, friends, if anybody has questions, please raise your hands and we can answer questions.
Yeah, Shanti Master, unmute yourself.
Yeah, Master, what happened is this. It is not related to this. Well, I think around 10 years before, we went to visit Rameshwaram, and in Rameshwaram, I got a dream. My mother actually she expired of cancer, so she came in the dream and she told me that no one is thinking about me and no one is giving me money. That was my dream. And then from Rameshwaram, we came to Arunachalam. On the way for lunch, we stopped and there was a big, nice temple. So we thought, okay, we'll go into the temple, and we went. And as soon as we went, the priest, usually they ask my name and my husband's name. But immediately looking at me, he asked my mother's name. And he performed puja on my mother's name and he asked for money. That is a shocking instant to me. I've been thinking how it happened. I had a dream that no one is thinking about me and no one is giving me money. And the priest performed the puja on my mother's name and they asked for money.
She's an earthborn soul. You need to send her back.
Yeah, but 10 years back he performed
energies,
puja already.
But that with that puja, she won't go. We all do pujas. With the pujas, if she's supposed to go, she would have gone on the 12th day.
Okay.
Their will comes stronger.
Their will it happened. Yeah, it happened almost 2011.
Doesn't matter. They will stay 100 years, 200, 500 years.
Okay.
I told in the class, after 50 births of my birth, if I killed 50 births ago, one person, and then after 50 births, if I took that karma, that earthborn soul come to my house and give me heart.
Should I do that one what you're telling now?
Of course.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is that will affect your family. Yeah, that energy.
Okay.
That's why in the temple, when you're in that area, they have showed you very clearly. She is still earthborn soul. Please send her. That was the message given to you. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the priest performed the puja and it happened, and she might be happy. Then I thought.
No.
She asked for money. I don't know. She never, when she was alive,
because
she
they
never
will ask the things which are bhautikam. They'll ask you saris, show me my saris. They will ask you, oh, you're not feeding me. No one is giving me food. All these things, because they feel the body. They think they have a body. They're going and eating. They'll go sit on the table and eat. They think they're eating. When they say food comes in front of them, not real food. That's their imagination. Food comes in front of their thing. You should read this book, the one, the soul, Atmayanam, I think. Atmayanam, you should read. In that, they clearly explained how when the soul comes out, how the masters come, and then how they feel. The hero goes to his brother dies in the military. The hero goes to the brother, and the brother makes him sit in a restaurant, and he says, here is the food, came eat. So he has the body, but he also went as a soul in the night. So he says, I come this restaurant to eat all the time. So but this guy is in the soul city, he's not here, but he entertains the brother, because one of the master takes the brother to the soul city. So in the soul city, he takes to a restaurant and asks to eat. He says, oh, we feel the, I mean, how can you eat? You don't have this body. He says, oh, through the soul, this is all imaginary. We'll do everything. We'll eat, we'll have the money, we'll have, we create the houses, bank, family, everything they create there. Then they realized, oh God, we are creating everything. This is all imaginary. See, what is the Narakam and Swargam is created by us. Narakam is created by the people who are Sai Satmas, because they did all these bad stuff here. They think they'll be punished. So when the minute they think they'll be punished, all those oil comes and they'll be punished, because that's what they're creating. So if you create the Swargam, oh, I did all good things, I am going to heaven, I'm going to this Swargam, then you create the heaven there. So automatically all these apsarasas comes and they give you everything, they do things, but that's all imaginary. There's no such thing as that.
Yeah, can you share the number? Whom should I contact for this?
Yeah, you put the number in this. We will contact you.
Okay.
In the chat.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank God you asked now. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'm already relieved because we performed puja.
No. Was there any difference in the house, or you don't feel much of the difference?
No. My house is completely, whoever comes to our house, there's a very much of positive energy, because I have got big Sai Baba photos and everything around, and we do satsangs all the time.
Okay. Krishna
And
sir,
it's very positive energy, they say.
I have to go, and it's 9:48. Okay, sir? Krishna sir. Krishna sir?
Yeah, yes, madam.
Yeah. Can you take the takeover? I didn't see the time. Do you have the co-host?
Yeah, I have the permissions.
Okay.
So the English name for that book is Atmayanam, is Echoes of the Soul. So if you guys can read that book, I think you will get more clarity on, how
Can you please share the link if you have, or name of the book?
Echoes of the Soul.
Just write it, please. So then I can ask some other masters if they have a link of the book online.
Yeah, I think you can find the PDF. If we have, maybe we'll share it in the satsangs. I think we have some.
Yeah, in the WhatsApp group, yeah.
Yeah, we'll share it.
And also, Annie ma'am told that she'll be sharing the number of the one who will help me with the Atma Deaf Souls.
Okay, so we'll
Can
share
you also please share? Yeah, in the WhatsApp.
Okay. Yeah, you can just message in the WhatsApp. Maybe someone will reply. Are you part of the counseling group? There is a group called counseling. I'll share it in the chat. You just
Yes,
join
please.
to that group, and then
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can use the same.
Okay.
Thank you, Shanti Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you. Uma Devi Master, please unmute yourself.
Happy morning, Nandaki. Sir,
Yeah.
English.
Can you be a little loud? I think we are not able to hear.
Sir, ma'am, last lo voluntary అని చెప్పారు కదా, వాలంటరీగా నేను ఏమైనా వర్క్ చేయగలుగుతానా? సో గ్రూప్ లో
Yeah, sure. So we might have some work, but if you are part of counseling, just message it in the counseling group that you are interested in volunteering, or and then we'll take it from there. Okay. I'm going to share the group. You guys can join it, and then counseling. All right. Okay, I'll just share it, my Devi Master. If you are part of counseling needed group, just message there. Someone will reply. Okay. If not, I'm going to share it now. I'll share the group, and then you can join it. Thank you. So Next, Jaya Master, unmute yourself.
Namaste, Master.
Namaste.
Yeah, I'm when we start this like self healing and this, I mean the dream decoding. Like I'm starting seeing lot of my relatives, who passed away. I never seen them in my dream, but nowadays I start seeing them. So why I'm seeing them?
Okay, so the thing is, as Ani Master said, those earthbound souls,
Mhm.
after few days, they are like in a confused state. They don't know where to go and how to go. So they are desperately looking for the help. It's not that they are going to do any harm to us, but they are desperately looking for the help. So where they can get the help from is the meditator. So whoever is doing meditation, they are eligible to help them, because it's like we are all connected to the soul, right? All the meditators will
Yes.
be connected to the soul.
Mhm.
So we can um, whatever way we can guide them, and then we can send them to the higher locus. So the best thing is, I'll be putting it in the group. So there will be a earthbound soul meditation.
Mhm.
So masters will sit with you. One of the masters will sit with you, and then they will do the meditation along with you. So you just tell them like whoever you saw in your dreams, and so they will just you yourself and the master will just guide them to send it to the higher locus. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Animaster already told me at once, and I think she took my number, or I can share my number right now. So
You just join the counseling group. I think that's the best thing. So the counseling group will if you message in the counseling group that you need a earthbound meditation, they will they will contact you. So they will keep you on the schedule.
okay, so okay, counseling. So can we?
I'm just going to share that now. Okay, I'm just going to share it.
Uh-huh.
So copy link. All right, so masters, I'm going to share the in the chart. So whoever is not part of it,
Uh-huh.
join that group.
Uh-huh.
And then if you have any questions, or like if you have any concern that you saw someone in your dreams who is already expired, or like then just message it in the counseling group, and then some senior master will contact you, and then they will take it further what needs to be done. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, next Buchi Babu Master, unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, sir. I never got any dead person in my dream, master. I could usually get many persons in my dream, but I never got anyone. But I just want to know, how can I know, is there any earthbound soul in my house? Just by asking that in the dream, master.
Yeah, I mean, so there are many ways. Either you can just ask in the dreams, you will know, or you might see the difference. I mean, you might see some, some negativity is is happened. Like you can sense it as a meditator. You can easily sense it. Something is wrong in the house. So like after going through the counseling, like talking to a few meditators, what we found out is sometimes even the milk and the vegetables, they will spoil like quickly in the freeze. Even the milk, like without even though if you have the expiry date, they will spoil. So that's something we saw like very frequently, and some of the masters, and some people are complaining they're not able to meditate at all because someone is trying to wake them up or something like that. So these are some of the signs, and you can just feel it, like you can feel that there is something negative energy in the house, or like some lowness in the, like that kind of a feeling you might get it. Okay. Or obviously, ultimately you can just ask it in the dreams and you will get it. So
Okay, yeah, that I can do, Master.
yeah. But
Thank you.
it's not something like a like we see in the movies or anything. So all the earthborn souls are like, they're desperate. They don't know what to do. They just need the guidance from the meditators to send them to the higher lokas. That's all they're looking for. And that's one of the best thing we can do as a meditator, because as a meditator we all are connected to the soul. So that is like, they say that if you do a wedding for like one couple, that will give you a lot of what do you say, punyam, right?
Yeah.
So if you guide a earthbound soul, that will give more benefit to our soul.
Okay, Master. Okay, Master. I'll see, Master.
All right, next, Padmaja Master, unmute yourself.
Hello, Master. I have a question. So these people who become the earthbound souls, even though we like perform all the rituals after they die, like 12 days with all the Brahmins and all that. So even after doing that, like and we cremate them and all that, and for 1 year we do all those rituals. So despite all that, do they come back, or only the people who did what can I say, suicide? Those people only come as earthbound souls, or the people, old people, like who went with satisfaction? We don't know whether, like whether, but all the rituals are done and everything is done. Even after that, despite all that, is there a chance that they come back as earthbound souls?
Yeah, that's a good question, Padmaja Master. Yeah, so even though we did the rituals, it's not about the rituals, right? So when we do the rituals, when say the thing is, when the when they left the body, right? So if you read the echoes of the soul, you will see it, like how they disconnect from the body, and then how it is going to happen in layers, right? So for the first 20 to 30 days, like they think that they are still alive, and so we do the rituals, and they may not some people will disagree, like some strong souls who died because with some kind of a desires or some incomplete in their life, right? So even though we in the rituals, obviously all those chantings and all, like it's there to guide them to go to the higher levels, but they don't want to listen to those at that time, because they just came out of the body. So they take some time. So by the time they realize it, it's they will be they can't go. So by the time they realize it, they don't know how to go.
Okay.
So they'll just stay back, and looking for the help desperately. So
Okay.
that's why it's not just earthborn souls, like all of us, we have to, before we leave this body, right, we need to be in a state where, like a desireless state. That's what I would say, desireless state. So you should not have any desires on either tangible or intangible things. Like as a parent, you need to take care of your children, and you need to take care of your parents as well, right? And same, like all the basic needs of our life, like house or whatever it is. But you let's say you want to achieve something, you are not able to achieve it. That's okay. Maybe God might have planned something different, but we, as a I'm just talking about in general. So God gave us so many things, but we don't give importance to things we have, right? We always think
Yeah.
about what we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, we need to recognize what we have. We need to appreciate what we have. Okay, so the moment we start appreciating what the universe is given to us, then only the universe will ready to give you more. It's like this, when someone, when a relative came to our house, and then we say that, oh, he gave me only $20 Amazon gift card. He's some, someone else is giving $50, something like that. If we say to
Yeah.
them, so what's going to happen? They will not get anything next time, because they think, oh, even if I get $50, he's not going to satisfy. Why should I give them? So
Yes.
like that, the same way universe also will think it. So the same thing, we always keep thinking about it, and if we leave the body, that's what it's going to happen. So before we leave our body, we have to be in the full satisfaction. So let's say after 8 years or 90 years, and we think that, okay, maybe in the next 3-4 years we'll leave the body. If you just sit in the meditation, and then if you think about, okay, is there anything I'm missing in this life, in the last 8 years or 70 years? If there is something incomplete, just try to rectify it. If you are not able to rectify it, at least convince yourself and satisfy the soul that it's okay, it's not a big deal, I don't really care about it, it's not going to help me anyway, and I got something different which satisfied my soul. So that's how we need to convince, so that we don't have to, we will leave the body with any kind of desire, so that we can go to the higher lokas with very happily and with proud. So in one of the videos, I mean, in one of the spiritual event classes, one of the master said, let's say if someone died saying, oh, I did not, my son did not buy the house, my son, we always live in the rental home, we always live in the rental home. So what's going to happen in the next life? They will obviously, when they take the birth, they will take the birth in a big house as a servant, so that they can take care of the house.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, maybe he's joking or something else, but see, that's what, like, when you leave the body, you have to live without any desires, with a full satisfaction. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
That's a
Master.
really good question. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, yes, you did. Thank you very much, Master.
All right. Thank you, Master. All right, Masters. Any other questions, anyone? All right. So if we don't have any questions, we will wind up today's session, and just keep rocking, keep meditating, always be in the gratitude. See you tomorrow. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank